Oh, hey, camera angle's different. That must mean that Crash wants to actually talk about something semi serious. Or at the very least, talk about something that's been circulating around his news feed quite a bit in a personal vlog, so it's weird having him at this camera angle, ain't it? You know. Next, you might talk something like this, and maybe he'll put on a white T-shirt. Maybe he'll grow out his beard a bit more. You know, maybe he'll start, doing tier lists about Wendy's. So, and maybe he'll say Burger King is ass. So, even though the only thing Crash actually eats at Burger King is the Impossible Whopper, but that's like the only thing he can eat. All right. Enough actually poking fun, no. Enough doing a critical impression. Hello, hi. You know, I've been trying to avoid doing these like personal vlog rant style uh videos because excuse me, it's late at night when I'm recording this. Everybody fucking does it on the internet. Um, but there's been a lot of things I want to talk about that I haven't had a chance to talk about that I wanted to put my thoughts into a video. But maybe I will just start digesting some of these things slowly, one by one, whenever I feel like it. And then if I really need to talk about it, right, then I'll talk about it directly with you guys. So, um, or I just talk about it on social media. But yeah, I'm not used to these types of videos. So, if I do these types of things, I usually just stream about it and just do like a just chatting stream or whatever. But so Twitch recently announced, according to various resources on the internet, that they are now making it uh like this much easier to get partner now. So where they've reduced the number of streams needed to reach partner per month from 8 streams per month for 2 months, now down to 6 streams per month for 2 months. Which, okay, that's 4 less streams that you have to do. Cool. But like, okay, I'm tired. My my issue is not with the news. Like, this is actually great news because as someone like me who's only affiliated on Twitch and not partner, like, being partner would be great. I would love to get partner on YouTube. I'd love to get partner on Twitch. I'd love to get partner on like Instagram, Facebook, all those places. But like, realistically speaking, that's a long grind. And I've been grinding away at making videos and streams and content and audio drama and voice acting and all these projects for a long time because I've been going at it at my own pace. I've been going at it at my own rhythm, right? And I've been going at it at a speed that I've been comfortable with. And because of that, I have achieved success in terms of, you know, brands and companies and people reaching out to me to do stuff, not because I am a partner on YouTube or Twitch or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or anything like that, but because these brands and companies have seen my content, reached out to me, and have said, hey, we want to send you something. we want you to make a video on it. Or, hey, we want to pay you and have you talk about a thing and pay you for your time. Or, hey, we want to send you a product to sample and taste test and put social media content out. Pretty simple, right? And to me, like, the reason why there are so many, like, taste test videos and so many, like, you know, movie reviews and stuff like that has been because I enjoy my time with the companies and the brands and the sponsors and the people that promote these things for me and, you know, send me the resources for them. Whether that be a paid partnership, whether that be free movie tickets, whether that be a free, you know, drink product, a snack product, a coupon voucher, whatever, right? At the end of the day, it's still advertising, right? But I give my honest, uncensored, uncut opinions on the product, regardless if the company reaches out to me to promote a product or not. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to promote your product, but I'm going to do it in a way that's unfiltered and honest and transparent with you, the viewer. So, my thing is, that's upsetting me about this whole Twitch partnership news thing is that a lot of people, especially VTubers for some reason, and especially just like people in like the let's call it the Twitch hemisphere of things, like specifically on like Twitter and Blue Sky and all these places, right? Right, like and Facebook and social media and Instagram. Everyone's getting all upset that they're lowering the benchmark for people to get partner. And I don't know why. Wouldn't this be a successful thing? Right? Wouldn't this be a like good news for people? Wouldn't the people who are considered partner on Twitch actually be excited for this news? But no, it just seems like a lot of people are straight up just upset about it, or they seem indifferent about it, or they feel like, you know, like it's not enough. And like, again, a lot of these people I'm seeing are like VTubers and PNG tubers, and like, you know, other people are getting upset because of it. So, and like, I mean, if you're already partnered, right, on Twitch or on YouTube, let's even take Twitch out of the equation here for a sec, right? Adjusting this webcam. Let's actually take Twitch out of the equation for a sec. Let's say you get partnered on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, right? Wouldn't the normal thing be to celebrate that success and then see others who are trying to achieve that success and help them achieve that success, right? And like help others be inspired to reach that level of success that you are at, right? Like that to me seems the more common sense and empathetic thing to do, right? But I don't fully understand why people are upset about this. Like, big whoop, it's 2 extra streams that you don't have to do per month. So 4 extra streams total. Cool. Or, okay, I'll admit, having 75 average concurrent viewers for Twitch seems a little high, right? I mean, I barely, in my streams, get lucky if I have more than like 5 people tuning in at most, right? At most. And that's not even just on Twitch. Whenever I've streamed on like Facebook or YouTube, um, or anywhere else, right? I've always gotten less than 5 concurrent views per stream. Unless I get raided, or unless like a big group comes in, or unless it's like a special sponsored co-stream event or something like the Game Awards or, you know, Summer Game Fest, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, whatever. Then I will generally pull in more views. Not just concurrent, but on average. And I've noticed that since I've started streaming on YouTube as well too, that I will typically get more views on those streams as well too, not just on Twitch. So I think the issue that people are having is not that the threshold is being lowered and less difficult, or that people are striving to achieve that success and are excited for that, but rather I think people are getting defensive and upset over the fact that they had to put in the blood, sweat, and tears and grunt work to get where they're at, and to see a positive change finally happen after the fact is why people are getting upset. And in a way, that's causing, like, you know, petty jealousy. That's causing people to get angry and hostile. That's causing people to just be upset in general, right? And I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think hearing about this news should be the thing that should be the success. Hearing about all this news and the positive news of it getting easier to get partnered on Twitch, or even partnered on any website or whatever, should be the focus. That's just me. That to me would make more sense. So, I would love to be partnered. I would love to be partnered on Twitch and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all these things. I would love to get paid full time to comfortably create videos and movie reviews and audio dramas and taste tests and segments and sketches and comedy and all these things, and play games and spend more time with you guys, the community. I would love to. But in an ideal, realistic world, unless you get really lucky, or unless you have connections and, you know, network beyond belief, which some people don't have access to, it just doesn't happen overnight. And it just doesn't, in some cases, happen for people in general. So, I just wanted to bring this up because I think the moral of all this is I feel like people are taking this news the wrong way and should be more joyful and empathetic of the situation and actually, like, be celebrating the news rather than being spiteful and hurt and upset and being worried. So, like, I just recently crossed 300 followers on Twitch. And I am still planning a big celebration for that. I just recently got to over 200 followers on YouTube, and I'm planning a big celebration for that too. Two separate celebrations. So, and I still got to do something for Instagram because I have over 100 followers on there now. So, you know, but I got to have the time to do all this. So, all while trying to maintain a social life, a work-life balance, be healthy, have an active lifestyle, and go out and attend events and do things. So, I don't know. I guess I'm the odd one out. I don't think as negatively about this. I feel like people are thinking way too negatively about this, and I don't get it. So, I wanted to share my thoughts, and I don't know. Critical usually ends these things by saying, "Well, that about does it." See ya, but I don't know how to always end. I don't know how to end this. Just be more empathetic, show compassion a bit more, and just celebrate the small victories where you can instead of looking a gift horse in the mouth. So we have problems to this day. Later.